Hello, M. Just waiting. We need another 7 minutes or 6 minutes till the raid officially starts. Unlike last night, it's actually going to start. What's up, Close or Kloss? What's going on? M and Close up in here. It's waiting for the raid to begin in 6 minutes, according to... And it looks like we're going to be fighting Ivan. The terrible raid boss version of him. So that's going to be fun. You guys know how I feel about Ivan? Maybe. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But we're about to body this man. Actually, I don't know if we are because he is a rider class. I don't really have a good single target at a high NP level, so as a raid boss, this might actually be kind of an oofy. I have Kama, but she's only NP1. That's the problem. So I might need to improvise another single target servant. I don't know who yet. But I think I'm going to bring Ibuki at first. See if maybe I could just crit him to death. Just Buster crit him to death. That should be fine. I got NP4 Rider, dude, with 120 quartz. Holy shit, Nova. You need to repent in front of God because obviously you took some of his divine power and he's going to come out and try to get you. Either that or you practice some heinous satanic rituals because that shit is goddamn. Congratulations. I don't know if you were trying to get him. If you were, congratulations. If you're trying to get the girl and you ended up getting 4 of the man, then I'm sorry. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Brandon? Holy. Only NP2. Well, how the hell you only get an NP2? That's crazy. Who are you going for? Who in the hell were you going for? Only one? That's desire sensor, Nova. That happens all the time. That happens all the time. Trying to get the other servant and you end up getting a shit ton of the other. See, under a lot of circumstances, I would have said wait until she was alone. But she's a 4-star, so she was going to be in that banner no matter what. So you couldn't wait. There's only one banner. There's no rotations. So that kind of sucks. You see B6. I saw that it's she or I don't even know if I should say her name because I don't want to spoil it for anyone else. But I saw that Arcade's going to release beast number 6 or reveal soon officially. I know it's been data mined for weeks now. Not because of PixIV reasons, but wanted her because of Buster. Okay, sure, my guy. I totally believe you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Totally believe you. It's not because of not because of PixIV reasons or any Rule 34 or anything like that. Of course not. Of course, you are a man of culture. They already revealed her? I didn't see shit then. I don't really keep up with Arcade, especially since they pissed me off for the past couple of weeks. I can send a link with her NP. You can, but I'm probably not gonna focus too much on it. It's Arcade. So I'm trying my best not to focus on Arcade stuff because it just pisses me off at this point. If I'm gonna be honest. You can send it to me though. I really wouldn't mind, but I won't focus too much on it. Unless you guys really want me to talk about it, then I'll be glad to, but you know, Arcade's just been really pissing me off. Yeah, Arcade could suck my nutsack. If I were to win the Holy Grail, I would wish for Arcade to take form of a human. I want Arcade to take the form of a human, like an embodiment of Arcade. Kind of like how there's a nursery rhyme servant, right? An embodiment of nursery rhymes. I want to have a servant, the embodiment of Arcade, so I could fuck it. I want to stick my dick inside Arcade. Hashtag fuck Arcade. I like how your chat or your comment didn't show up on the playback. Literally tuning in while exercising. Ooh, nice, man. This is gonna take my mind off the fatigue. Okay, I smell it, dude. You're doing cardio, I'm guessing. I'm guessing you're doing cardio. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to watch the stream if you're like lifting weights or something. But that's cool, my guy. Gotta keep up with your health. You know what I'm saying? Always good to work on yourself physically. And of course, mentally. I mean, they both kind of work hand in hand. If you exercise, you feel good. Releases all that good chemicals into your brain. Makes you feel good mentally as well. So, that's good. That's good. Yeah, cardio. Hell yeah. I would, I exercise often as well. But it's been very cold lately. And it's very, at least for me, it's very, very difficult to exercise in the cold. So I just kind of just walk. Evening Bell Sex again, yo. Bet. Ah, yeah, he would be very good for against Ivan the Terrible. Unfortunately, I do not have him. So I'm hoping Ivan's HP isn't that high. That way I could just crit him to death with my Ibuki, who has extra damage on this event. Obviously, she is AoE and not single target. So we'll see. We'll see, because I'm going to bring Ibuki first. Obviously, I'm going to buff her up using double Koyanskas Kaya, and I think I'm going to have Merlin in the back just in case. See if I'll be able to one-turn him. But if not, I'm going to look through my assassins and see what I can do. Because I do have Kama, but she's NP1. So I might have to rely on Oberon and double Scotty to do decent enough damage to one-shot Ivan. But we'll see. We don't even know if this man's... Okay, so it says 0 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh. I don't know if it's going to appear. Does Kama have bonus damage for this event? No. No Cerritos. Kiara does. Summer Kiara does. But it's not normal Assassin Kama. Gams definitely came in clutch against the Blue Eyes. Actually, funny enough, I did use Ibuki for that quest. So if the HP is anything like that, as long as I get cards from Ibuki, Buster cards, which he has 3 Buster cards, I should be able to crit Ivan to death. Again, we don't know the gimmick, if there's going to be any like weird buffs or debuffs or breaks or anything like that. Most raid events don't usually have anything crazy to them. But we'll see. You'll definitely see. So it didn't refresh yet, so it's going to be on the clock in about a couple of seconds. So I'm just going to go ahead and look at Jacques Demolay. Jacques Demolay. What's up, Jacques? Got 2 of her in. Okay, there you go. So 1 a.m. on the clock. So we're going to do a little bit of download. And then there's a possibility this game is going to crash because everyone's going to be trying to do these raids, which... There's no shop, so it's not like we're getting any event item drops. We don't know exactly what kind of drops he's going to give. So I'm kind of curious how that's going to go. If he's going to drop anything good. I'm sure all the raids are going to give a good amount of QP. So a lot of people will probably want to do the raids mostly for the QP. What are your thoughts on the new riders? So if you saw my last stream... looking at their skills, first impressions, they look alright. They don't look that crazy. From a design standpoint, they look awesome. Don't get me wrong. But from a gameplay standpoint, they look okay. I wouldn't roll for them personally, especially since they're not limited. Alright, let's see. Okay, so just like most raids, there are 3 different kinds. So we gotta go for the highest level ones because we're an absolute savage. Alright, I'll bring 1 Koyanskas Kaya, bring my own. So this is gonna be the team I'm gonna bring. Obviously, I should bring a single target assassin, but I'm going to try to see what exactly their HPs are looking like. I'm going to think it's going to be something insane like 1,500,000. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So it's probably like 1,500,000 or maybe even 2 million. In which case, maybe Ibuki isn't probably the best idea on the planet. Yeah, we're going full Buster. We're going full Buster mode. We're going in balls deep in this Ivan the Terrible, this Ivan the Terrible. We're gonna lick his scrotum. Alright. 950k, that's not that bad. Interesting, why is there an Oni in the background? Okay, so there is some weird buff thing going on. Okay, we don't get any cards with Ibuki, so that kind of sucks. Can we stun him? Oh, he has a debuff immunity. Never mind, we can't stun him. So I'm gonna wait till Ibuki gets cards before I use an NP, because I'm pretty confident we might be able to crit him to death. As long as we get Ibuki cards. Obviously, it's not the most efficient. If I had an NP2 plus Kama, I might be able to one-shot. Okay, so I think this should be good. This should be good. Gonna do this. Luckily, the speed of this game is absolutely crazy. So I'm fairly confident I'll be able to crit him to death. Yeah, Ivan, you're going down, man. You're going down, Ivan. You're about to get your booty licked. This should kill. The NP should do around 200, maybe 300k. And then the crits should close that gap. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's hope it doesn't lag too hard. Unless I'm overestimating Ibuki's damage right now. 72k, so what? Okay, the crits does do a lot. The NP didn't do as much as I thought. Interesting. Okay, so the crits did do a shit ton. Next turn, if I have more Ibuki cards, it should win this. Okay, interesting. Maybe I do need to bring an assassin. Okay, we do have more Ibuki cards, so yeah, we got this. Alright, full story Yvonne, so you're gonna last 3 turns. NP damage cut. Oh, that's what that is. So we definitely have to rely on the crits. So NP kind of doesn't matter, but the crits obviously are what's gonna carry us. Damn, it would be so great to have Hassan. King Hassan versus Hassan. Because his buster crits would absolutely fuck Ivan up. It would fuck him up. Okay, so we took 1 down. Took 3 turns though, so it's really not the most efficient. He does drop a shit ton of QP. Woo! 5 million QP. Not even with a QP CE. Okay. Hello. That's sexy. Hey, okay. That's hot. That's hot. Unfortunately, I do not have my own first Hassan. So let me go help everyone out real quick. Let me go to my support list, make sure. I assume everyone's gonna use Buster crits since the thing doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Koyan Skaya the QP craft essence. That's the way people could farm QP efficiently. I assume most people are gonna go for a crit-based strategy with first Hassan and Koyan Skaya. So yeah, I wish I had him at this point. Even like an NP1 one would be great. Because he would wreck assholes. Oh wait, I don't want to bring Kama for this. Okay, so NP doesn't really matter at the beginning. I'll just bring that. Can I realistically bring anyone else that could... Maybe like a berserker. Let's go try bringing... This might not be a good idea. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't really have a... There's no assassin that gives a bonus as far as my lineup is concerned. Okay. Okay, actually, I gotta change everyone's C's too as well. For QP. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Gotta take out our Barons because we didn't really use them. Might as well put you there. Fuck it, why not? Yeah, QP is crazy. I think I might stick with the same team. Might not be the most efficient. It's not one turnable. But Jack the Ripper at NP1 against an enemy that's not female and has a NP damage cut isn't really going to cut it. To be honest, I love Jack. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think her at NP1 against a non-female almost 1 million HP with the NP damage cut is really gonna cut it. At least personally, I don't know. You guys could correct me if I'm sorely mistaken. That is, of course, my opinion. Okay, so we do have some Ibuki cards. We're gonna stun him, so we could just make sure he doesn't get a turn. We could try double Scotty, Kama. Again, though, my Kama is only NP1. So we're not really gonna expect much from the NP. I really don't know. I really don't know if that's the smart thing to do, but we could definitely try that. Okay, so we're gonna go. I think it's only a one-time use NP damage cut because my second NP did a lot. I think it's only a one-time use damage cut. Let's see. Because this is not gonna do anything. It's gonna do like 70k like it did last time. There's a buster resistance down. And I think when I saw it, it was a... Yeah, it's gone. It's gone, so... Literally, if I had like a full combo Ibuki, I would be able to one-shot Ivan, no problem. No problem at all. So we do no longer have Ibuki cards, but now he doesn't have the NP resistance. So this might actually be able to kill. Currently 3-shotting Ivan with Gojira. Holy, okay. Alright, we'll see. So one time only, my friend. One time use only. Alternatively, we could just bring like a single target berserker. I don't think that's out of because he's not gonna move anyway. Ivan's not gonna move anyway. I'm not gonna be scared of him killing my berserker. So you could bring like Kentoki or maybe Ibaraki. Maybe. We could try that. Let's go try that. Let's go change the strategy a little bit. Because we could bring an assassin, but a berserker presumably would work just as well. At least I think so. So let's go ahead and use an apple. See what we can do. Yes. I wish people could put their QPCEs on. I don't think anyone has. I didn't think anyone's really thinking about it. Everyone just wants to, well, at least I was the nice guy and I gave the QPC. Please, guys, give your QPCs to Coins guys so people could have an easier time farming. Okay. What I will do, I'm gonna try Kentoki. Alright, I'm gonna try Kentoki. We'll do double Scotty next. I promise. I just want to try different things. Yeah, let's go try Kentoki first. Although we'll see. He's only NP1. Yeah, Kentoki could definitely loop. I just want to find a way to one-turn it. Although with the NP damage cut resistance, might be difficult. It kind of depends on RNG, to be honest. It really does depend on RNG. Because if I get Kentoki cards like right now, for example, I'm manifesting it. Kentoki cards. Ooh, defense down. Why is that? And I will get one Kentoki card. That might be enough, actually. He doesn't give a bonus for this event, so he might actually do less than Ibuki. I actually have no idea. And plus, Ibuki does have dedicated skills revolving around crit damage. So it's a possibility Kentoki is actually not going to do as much. It's a very good possibility. Alright, so let's see. Alright. I don't know. Oh shit, I didn't even stun it yet. Okay. This might be a mistake. Please kill him. That's not gonna do a lot. 100k. So technically he does more than Ibuki, but that didn't do nearly as much. All humans get debuff, non-humans get buff. Oh! That would have been great to know. Okay. So it's funny enough, Ibuki did better. did better. It's okay. We're gonna try Kama next. We're gonna see what's okay. I'm gonna actually stun you because I don't want to deal with your BS. I don't want to deal with your BS per se. Okay, so now we have our NP. Doesn't have the NP damage resistance. Okay, so this one technically did longer than the Ibuki. Honestly, we're probably overthinking it. We could literally just bring Koyanskaya as the main damaging servant, right? Double Koyanskaya and Merlin in the front. Right? We could just do that. Then since there's two Koyanskayas, the chances of getting both their cards is actually pretty high. We might be overthinking it to the extreme, but we're going to try Kama next. It's for my boy Yato. We're going to do that. And I think we could just literally just do it with double Koyanskaya. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Okay. So now we're gonna try Kama. Mine's only NP1, so this is just for science. I personally don't think it's gonna do much. We're gonna be able to NP loop, don't get me wrong. Do I have a quick team prepared? Alright, Jack Domalay. No, we're not gonna use you. We're gonna use an NP1. I don't even think it's a 10 skilled. It's not even a 10 skilled Kama. This is not good. She's only NP1. Okay. We're still gonna give the black girl. Oh wow, this is probably gonna be a disaster. I'll be surprised. If we do more damage than I'm thinking. Where is that craft essence? I am blinder than a. Okay, that's. I'm looking for. Do I already have it equipped? I do. I'm an idiot. Okay, I don't think we're gonna need to switch out. We could just go straight for damage. Actually no, I'm gonna have to switch out anyway because Oberon's there. So if things get insane, I'll just switch out to Oberon and then for sure kill this man second turn. I don't think one NP is gonna cut it. After this, I'm just gonna do double Koyanskaya and Merlin. I think that's gonna work out. I think that's gonna work out. Let's not overthink it. Let's see. Now obviously with Kama, we'll be able to charm lock this man. Okay, so we don't have any quick cards, so that's kind of but so this isn't gonna do a lot at all. This is not gonna do a lot at all. This is the only issue I have with this. Oh wait, I didn't even use. What am I doing? I didn't even use any of the Scotty skills. What am I doing? Okay, let's just do that. It's not gonna do a lot. We have no crit stars. Now that I think about it, this is like not that good. It's not good. I mean, next turn we should be able to one shot, especially if we switch out to Oberon. Okay, that did okay damage. We didn't get the charm though. I thought we were gonna charm for sure. Okay, 100k. Technically more than Kentucky if I remember. Yeah, mental debuff immune. I was able to stun him, so I just kind of assumed we would be able to charm lock him, but I was of course mistaken. Yeah, just go after her. Just go after her. Don't go after her. Yeah, just go after her, fam. Okay, he does have the NP thing gone, so we could switch out to Oberon. It's gonna give let's do that. We might as well do this. Actually, let's go test. Let's go test for sure. Actually, no, never mind. I will stun you though. I will stun you. I'll do that. If we crit with the quick card, I think we got it. Maybe I should have used Oberon's third skill. Maybe I should have done that because this is just for science. This is for science. That did a pretty decent amount of damage. No effect. Okay, still no charm. So he probably does have a mental resistance up. Ooh, 760k. Actually, a lot more than I expected. Okay, bet. Okay, 2 turns. I mean, you know, so far Ibuki to me was the most efficient. But if we just have double Koyanskaya out there and we don't overthink it, we should be straight. So we should be good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna go try that. Just double Koyanskaya and maybe Merlin in the front. As far as a Mystic code goes, we could just focus on like a crit, maybe Buster one. All right. This raid, there's already like 300k damage done to him. Okay, I bet. So we're gonna go back to the bread and butter. Kind of sucks that none of them have QPCs. Why don't you guys equip that? Everyone's gonna be farming for the QP. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's be simple with it. I guess that. Assuming my Koyanskaya has the attack. I'm gonna put Gil because I want to bond with him because I'm close to bond 50ing him. And then we're gonna change the Mystic code to a Buster oriented one. Where is it? It's this one right here. It's not even level 10, so that's gonna be a good way to level 10 it. I'm about to hurt him. I'm about to hurt him badly. We should be good, I think. We'll see. We'll see. How much QP is dropping? From what it looks like, 4 to 5 million on average. It's closer to 5 million actually. So 5 million, I'd say on average. So it technically seems to be more efficient than the actual QP doors. Plus, there's actual drops of items. I wish I knew what other items were gonna drop with the other raids. They might be better. Okay, so we have my Koyanskaya has attacks mainly, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna full out buffs. See how much this does. The Koyanskaya I brought does have the event CE from the gacha. So I know what I'm doing technically isn't the most efficient way to use the skills, but I just want to see the potential damage we do. Okay, so we're just going full on offense. Full on offense. Let's see what happens. Alright. I believe she's AoE, so NP itself will not do a lot. Yeah, NP itself won't do a lot, but as far as crit goes, might be similar to Ibuki. Yeah, pretty similar to Ibuki from what it looks like. Ooh. Why does it seem like Ibuki was the most efficient so far? And I forgot to stun this man or use Merlin's second skill. Okay, so he just dies. Now Gil's gonna come out and wonder what the fuck is going on. Okay. Okay, okay, the game's so fast for me. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that at all. Now he's stealing all the crit stars. That is awesome. That is great. Alright, bet. Actually, let me go drop some crit stars so that's how I could get more of that. So, ooh, double NP. That's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Okay, next turn we got it. That's actually a really good idea. That's true. We could double NP. Yeah, Gil, you're not supposed to be here right now. just chill in the back, Gil. You'll be fine. Just to watch the show from afar, as you like to do sometimes. Okay, this should kill it. Okay. We can try double NP now, or next time. Alright, bet. Okay, so without the NP damage resistance, you get hit with 300k. Okay. Yeah, one is bait and the other one is damage. The only thing is it's probably going to waste a lot of my total cost for my team. I bet people are already at their 20th run at this point, because they have comma and shit. Meanwhile, I be struggling. Let's see. Guess we gotta bring the same coin sky as before. So we could... Let's see what we have. Let us see what we have. I don't know why I'm overthinking it. Why do I feel like the Ibuki team was actually the best way to go, though? This is the same team as the... Okay, no, it's not. Melt or combo would be good. No, I don't have melt. Okay, who's gonna be our bait NP? Our bait NP. You know what? Actually, let's go try something. This is probably not a good idea. This is not a good idea. But I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna bring... yeah, I'll try this. You guys will be like, you're high as fuck, but I want to see if this works. Let's go do an arts team. But we're gonna change it up a little bit. So what we're gonna do. It's like experience. I don't really need the QP, I'm gonna be honest. That's why I'm not really too crazy about going off and farming like super crazy. Alright. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring Yang. You guys already know how much I like Yang. I'm gonna give her the black girl. I wish I had the event C, so then my damage would be a lot better. Instead of Gil, I think somebody already called it. You said Habitat. Yeah, I'm high as fuck right now, dude. Crazy as hell. I personally run the Ibuki team since she gets the story buff. That's true. That's true too. She is a bond 10 though, so I kind of want to bond with a new servant. And our bait NP will probably be Habitat. That's a good one, just because she could just give herself NP right away. So she's gonna be our bait NP. We're gonna have the actually. Let me think about this. Is there a servant you guys can think of that gives arts resistance down? Can you guys think of a servant that gives arts resistance down on top of your head? I'm trying to think of one. Wait. It's my total cost right now. Okay, what we could do is do this, actually. Nope. Let's just... Vlad? Ooh. Summer Kiara. That's true, Summer Kiara does. And she does give a bonus. Not that it matters. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Yo, bet. Okay, bet. Let's just see what happens. Actually, no. You won't be able to get your NP. No, let's not do that. Don't be stupid. It's not like we're gonna focus on you anyway. Okay, we're gonna use Summer Kiara's NP as a as a bait, right? We're gonna use her NP as a bait, and then Yang is gonna attempt to finish her off or finish Ivanov. I don't think it's gonna work, but again, I'm not too fussed about using a team that's not gonna one turn just because I'm not really trying to get QP right now. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm not too thirsty for QP. I have a lot of QP. I don't know if you guys saw. I have a good, decent amount of QP. Above 999 million. Saito doesn't look like... Yo, man. Yo, you sound offended, man. You sound kind of offended. You good, man? Alright, let's go try this. Again, I don't know if this is gonna work. It's probably not gonna work at all. I'm gonna stun you. We don't have to deal with you. Okay, arch resistance down. This will have a defense down, so I'm just gonna do that for that. Alright, bet. So this is gonna inflict burn, and then I don't think Yang is gonna kill. Honestly. Okay, we did inflict a burn, thank God. Try Matahari next. I'll be honest, I don't think I have her trained. I think I have her fully ascended, but I don't have her trained, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, that's not gonna do shit. Obviously, this is the bait NP. Alright, let's do it. Kind of a preview for NA players because she's coming out very soon. That did a lot more than I thought it would do. 666. Okay. Not bad, but now we're in a position where... Okay. Do that. Yeah, who's going for Yang? Okay, now Ivan's only gonna go after Yang, presumably. And get a bunch of defense downs. Actually, no, he's AoE. What am I talking about? Oh, now he's single target, so he likes to switch between like a little bitch. Alright, bet. Yeah, bait NP sounds pretty lit nasty. To be honest, I just use Lee NP and then loop it with arch cards. I don't have him. I don't have a lot of servants that you guys are suggesting. Or if I do have them, they're probably not trained. I don't have Li Xuan. Never went for him. Okay. Okay, so Yang did okay. You know, 3 turns. That's fun. Okay. Actually, I need to pay attention. What kind of drops are we getting? I think I saw the coins or the medallions. The proof of a hero. Hero proofs. What kind of items does this man drop? I don't need any of these items. It's okay. I'll do a bit more just to have fun with it. Just have fun with it. Yang is so underrated. I agree. Wholeheartedly. I agree. So instead of Yang in this arts team, because thing about arts teams, we could easily have a bait NP. Who's an arts assassin I can bring? Shiki! Where are you, Shiki? Where in the hell are you? So Shiki, I don't think she's 10. Yep, she's not. That's embarrassing. That's okay though. She is an arts. Okay, I think we might have it now. Okay, so instead of Kiara, we'll put Yang for funsies. For funsies. I think we might have it now. I think this might be the run. This might be the 1-turn run. Yang is underrated, yes, but I don't think she'll be underrated. As underrated in NA. I hope so. I've been advocating for her. Hopefully everyone else has been advocating for her. I'm doing fine, Vitali. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, my friend. Alright, so there you go. So Yang is the bait NP, which I never thought I would say in my entire life. I'm going for Yang because she is hot. That's a you know, that's a viable reason to go for her. That's an understandable reason. I totally understand. Alright. We might actually be able to kill with this. Let's see though. Yeah, the two riders are indeed Permanente. So I personally would not go for them at all. Okay, bait NP, that's not gonna do that much. Especially with no good buffs. Shiki might be able to kill. I have hope for you, Shiki. Come on, your theme is playing. That did a lot, but it didn't kill. That did a crap shit a ton. Ooh. Oh, man. If we had arts crits, though. That would have done a lot more. Or we would have, we probably would have been able to kill, I mean. Ooh, that... Actually, you know what? We might have to switch Yang again for Kiara to get that arts resistance down. That might be what we have to do. That's why I'm saying Vitality. This quest in particular, because it's a rider, I'm just like, oh, I don't have that crazy of a lineup as far as single target assassins go. So that kind of sucks for accounts like mine and yours, I guess. Oh wow, Yang has her NP back already. I mean, we might as well use it, because it does have a lot of defense downs. I do have Vlad. That's true. Vlad's not a waifu though. Just roll story for Lee. Yeah, if I was rich out of my damn mind and really, really ballsy, yeah, I would. But in this universe, in this timeline, I am not. You could just NP with Rash to waste the Ivan buff. Yeah, but I'm thinking that the bait NP and the bait servant should also help with the damage of the actual Bane Servant. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to get an arch resistance down. With the bait NP. So that's what we're going to try to do. Okay, this one has a QPC. Thank you, good sir, for providing that for me. So where's Vlad at? Vlad. I think he's 1-on-1 skills. Yeah, he's not that impressive at all. Let me just go back to Kiara, because Kiara has the arch resistance down anyway as well. This might work. This might work. I think. I hope it does. I hope it does work. Tried them both and max damage 750 to 796. Oh, well, fuck me then. I'm trying to do it in one turn, because I'm able to do it 2 to 3 turns with the teams I've already tried, but I'm trying to see if I could accomplish a 1-turn action. Are there... Oh, wow, we did not get a single cheeky card. That is balls. That is balls. Our friend at work started playing FGO and was rolling strictly on story banner. He's a maniac. I told him he should just restart his account. Yeah. Probably should. That's not a good idea. Don't do that. Unless you're super rich and don't really give a fuck. Otherwise, don't do that. Okay, so this is probably not gonna kill. It's probably not gonna kill, let's be honest. Okay, Kiara, do your thing. That's true. Lee would be a very good assassin to use against Ivan. Not gonna lie, my story luck is really good. My story luck is really good because I never roll there, so I don't have good or bad luck. Just neutral luck. I got my Tesla and Lee off it. That's amazing, man. I just, you know, I'd advise most people not to do it. Okay, so I did around the same. So probably... Okay. I keep forgetting to stun him. Just that way we can get through this faster. Keep forgetting to do that. I'm gonna stun you now because why not? I think this drops... yeah, drop stars. Okay, that's gonna help Shiki. Okay. Might as well use MP, why not? Yeah, if I get an arts crit, pretty much guaranteed. At the same time, at turn 1, this looks so weird now I'm looking at it. It's just an elephant head, and then Kiara just blowing on it. Like, what? What is that? What is that? So you can MP with her as well. That's a plan. That's definitely a plan. I would not be opposed to strategy like that. We also get a shit ton of bond points. Do I really want to bond with Shiki right now? I don't really need these items. I probably won't do too many raids of this quest just because of the fact that I'm unable to one-turn it, and because I don't need any of these items. Shiki, Oberon. Ooh, bait with Oberon's NP might work because Oberon's buffs as... Yeah, but doesn't he apply invincibility? Yeah, he does apply invincibility, so that honestly would not work at all. But it's good thinking, though. Gotta brainstorm a little bit. Okay, any QPCEs? Come on, guys, give me the QPCE. At the very least, I want to get a bit of QP, I guess. This doesn't hurt. Does he have any traits? Does Ivan have any traits that I could take advantage of? Does he have any traits that I could take advantage of from another servant? Another servant could take advantage of his particular traits. I feel like he doesn't. There's probably no point in asking. Shiki does have pierced invincibility. That's a point. Actually, that's a good point. Why did I forget that? That's a really good point. That's a really good point, actually. This might actually work. So Oberon NP first. That's a bait NP. He's gonna put it to sleep and give invincibility, but Shiki has Pierce. This might actually work. Yeah, I think on paper it sounds like it would work, and we will use Oberon's third skill as well. Even though we will put Shiki into permanent sleep, I think that extra push, that extra damage will come a long way. I think that might actually work. Okay, bet. Okay. Muramasa anti-king. Even if I had Muramasa, I would not probably bring him to this quest. I actually would not. Okay, not that it matters, but I'm just gonna use everyone's skills. Alright. And off chance it doesn't kill, which would suck because Shiki's our main damager. I think this should be good. Okay, bait NP. Right? I think this will probably do over 1 million damage. Okay. Oberon bait. That's so weird looking. It's literally just an elephant head falling into the abyss. 4,000 damage. Okay. She does have pierced invincibility, right? I hope she does. Okay. I think that did kill. It didn't say overkill, but I'm pretty sure it did kill. Oh, that's hot. Okay, we have our team. We have our team, y'all. That is very nice. This is very nice, yes. I'm very pleased about that performance. There's our team. She's not falling below damage. She's well above 1 million. QPCE, hello. CE, QP. QPCE. Please. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I love Oberon's theme too. Very nice. Very good theme. I think he has like the best theme this past year, I want to say, from FGO. I think so. I'm gonna see your setup with swap Shiki for Lee. That would probably work. I mean, Lee does have pierce invincibility, right? I think he does. Yeah, that would work. Oberon's pretty cool. He's a Chad. He is a Chad. So again, I'll probably farm for a little bit, but not too much, because again, the other raids might have better drops for me, because the drops in this quest I really do not need. I really do not need. Morgan's theme is better. Yeah, I mean that's your opinion, of course, Yato, but I'm more of a Oberon theme type guy. I'm more of an Oberon guy myself. Just the piano bit of Oberon's theme sounds so badass. And his theme has also like a sense of melancholy, I guess you could say. Ooh, oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Jesus. What mats does he even drop? I could show you in a bit. I'll show you after this quest. I mean, these are the drops that I got in this quest, but he gives a bit more. Let me show you. Just for education purposes. Just for education purposes. I'm out of AP and apples, but by the time I get back, Ivan will be dead. Probably. Because people are insane. Look, he's already a quarter of his health down. People are absolutely no-lifing this right now. I mean, I am too. So this is, he's dropping this item, which I have 234. The ice 482, 643. I really don't need these items, but you know, it's just one of those things I want to participate in. I just kind of want to participate in this. I wish there was a way to filter all these miscellaneous CEs, because people have CEs from the past event. I don't think any of these filters. Wait, do they? No, that's for event services, for event CEs. But I don't want event. Okay, so I guess we filtered out the event CEs, but I want the QP one. He doesn't drop bullets. I know. I wish he did. I wish he dropped items from his respective Lostbelt, because then that will give me an idea for the other items that's going to come from Searcher, because Searcher is going to be in this. Actually, can we use a different servant? Is there another arts NP assassin that could pierce? I actually don't know if there is, so I'm not even gonna look through. Yeah, that big ass elephant head just falling into a vortex. So as far as the other raids go, obviously we don't know exactly who they are besides Searcher. I'm certain he's gonna be there because he's one of the silhouettes. I don't know if I'm gonna stream them just because tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'm gonna be busy for Christmas Eve for obvious reasons. Same day with Christmas Day, so I probably won't stream until 26, depending on where you live. I'm not gonna stream during the holidays because everyone's gonna be busy with the holidays. So even if I do stream, ain't nobody watching. At least I don't think so. It's understandable, and I'm gonna be busy myself. Are we getting something for Xmas and JP? I don't think so. We already got the Christmas event, so anything Christmas related, probably not. Yeah, Cerberus. I saw Cerberus too. I don't know if he's gonna be a raid boss or is he just gonna be like a enemy at some point. I love his theme. The fucking piano bit. I'm telling you, Oberon's theme is S tier. S tier. And of course, Shiki's theme is great as well, but I mean, as far as new servants go, Shiki and Oberon do more damage than Lee. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I guess it depends on the NP level of Li Xuan, because obviously most people that have Shiki will have her at NP 5, whereas because she's a free servant, right? So Li Xuan is not a free servant, obviously. So it might be harder to upgrade his NP level. I have Lee at NP2. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, are you still able to one-shot or nah? You're still able to one-shot? Because even though Shiki does more damage, like you said, the choir adds to the haunted field. That's what I'm saying. The choir, the piano, the whole thing is just mwah. Grapes off the vine, my guy. It's grapes off the vine. He cries an MP3 Shiki. Oh, I'm sorry. Because I wasn't able to finish the rerun. Ah, damn. Well, there's always a chance in the future they will bring like a smaller version of it back and then put the rest of it in the Rare Prism shop, like they did with the other free some of the other events. Yeah, I'm still able to one shot, but depends on the crit. Ah, what if you don't get his card though? Are you just screwed until next turn? If you don't get his card, then that's a poopity scoop. Shiki is like one of the most reliable free servants ever. Even after like what, 4 years since her release in this game, almost 5 years, she's still a very viable servant, as you could see. It definitely gives you a bang for your buck. Why not use Tomo CE on Oberon for more bond? I didn't roll for that CE. I did not roll. I don't have the Tomo CE, in other words. I could roll. Do I want to? Not really. I want to save for New Year's. My man, my G, my homeboy. Your thoughts of FGO Arcade? Pre-December, I was indifferent. I didn't really care about Arcade. I was like, okay, they're doing their own thing. They have their own exclusive servants. That's cool. I would like to see those servants in the mobile game. Now that's December, and we've been introduced to so many different characters, such as Tiamat. I'm very mad about Tiamat. Fuck Arcade, to be honest. Arcade could actually get on its knees and suck my dick in an alleyway at night while it's raining and pouring really hard for more lube action, honestly. Like I said earlier, I said this earlier, early on in the stream. If I could win the Holy Grail War, I would wish for Arcade to... I would wish for like an embodiment, like a physical embodiment of FGO Arcade. Kind of like how there's a nursery rhyme servant. You know, nursery rhyme isn't a person itself, but there is a nursery rhyme servant that kind of embodies all nursery rhymes. I want an FGO Arcade servant so I could deep throat fuck that servant. Because FGO Arcade could slap my nuts. Okay, maybe not in an alleyway. Maybe in like its mother's basement or something. I don't know. I don't care where it is. It's getting deep throat fucked. Not only will the rain, right? The rain from the sky will add as lube. Its tears will add lube as well. A lot of lube will be... That's very disgusting. And disturbing. Low-key kind of disturbing. Shout out to FGO Arcade. I still want to fuck you though, because you've been fucking us lately. It's just revenge. It's called revenge fucking. Okay, let's see. Can I get the QPCE, please? Please and thank you. QPCE, no. QPCE, damn it. Yeah, you're really grinding my gears right now. Okay, there you go. Guys, if you guys have JP, please equip the QPCE to the event slot of your servants. Because, why not? Yeah, FGO Arcade keeps getting a lot. That's why I try my best not to pay attention to it, because the more I look at it, the more pissed off I get. So I just want to pretend it doesn't exist. It's not canon, in my opinion. I don't care what anyone says. It's not canon. It's a fan fiction. FGO Arcade is a fan fiction created by Sega. It doesn't exist in my brain. It's just a funny fan fiction that people like to read. That's all. I don't want to think about it. It just makes me mad. Makes me sad. Makes me depressed. I'll just stick to the mobile game. Shout out to all the people in Japan that could actually play Arcade and could enjoy it. I am indeed malding. I'm sweating. My fists are clenched. My knees weak. Arms are heavy. Mom's spaghetti. It's not... I don't feel good right now. Yep. It's indeed immense. Just immense as fuck. So I believe the next raid is in exactly 24 hours, right? It's like a different raid event every day. Which again, is very weird that they're doing this around like, you know, Christmas time where people are most likely going to be busy. But then again, they did the same thing with the Solomon Singularity when those raids were up. So I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility that they would dare do this again. Come on. You guys need to equip the gosh darn C's. Come on. There you go. Oh, this guy says thank you, main character. I don't know if that's towards me. I mean, I feel like it is. But thank you, Mr. Dragon. Get like a little... I mean, thank you to you, actually. The New Year's servant should drop as soon as New Year's begins, or the 31st, depending on where you live, for both NA and JP. Japan doesn't really celebrate Christmas here, though. Do they really not? I don't know if I... Well, I guess it depends on where you live in Japan, because I feel like they do, but maybe they don't. Maybe all the anime I've been watching and all these other Japanese-related shows, documentaries, and other stuff that I see on YouTube are all lying to me. Maybe they're all lying to me. Maybe Japan doesn't give a fuck about Christmas. I mean, still. It's like, I mean, they celebrate New Year's, obviously, so, you know, we're getting close to New Year's, so you would think they would take into account that people would be busy preparing for the New Year. So either way, you can filter for the C's like during other events. That's true. I could take out... Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Just take out the event CEs altogether, just so it's easier for me to scroll. That is a very good point from my guy. Like they don't get a day off on the 24th or 25th. Doesn't that prove my point further? If they don't get a day off for Christmas, doesn't that just prove my point that people would be busy regardless? Okay, anyway, I don't know. All right, let's see. Let's take out these events just so we don't see them. Come on, QPC, please. Okay, thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, Brandon, you're the guy that does actually live in Japan. So yeah, you definitely know your shtick. You definitely know your shtick. If I remember correctly, you're the homie that actually lives there. I gotta believe you. You could literally say Japanese people have tails, and I would believe you. I'd be like, oh, really? Very true. That's a very true statement. Actually, Lee may be able to do more damage because he lowers defense before applying damage, and with the Oberon and... Okay, yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, as long as you're able to one shot, it doesn't really matter who does more damage or not. We're both doing the same thing, essentially, in the end of the day. Use Black Rail Maximum Broken. Yes, sir. Yes, sirritos. They do, as a matter of fact, and cat ears and all that jazz. I would think so. They also have really big titties, right? It's like in the anime, their jiggle physics are different in Japan. They follow a different set of physics because of gravity. Gravity is very different there than other places in the world. They also have a variety of hair colors like green, blue, red, on some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. I mean, just like every other anime we've seen. You know, all anime are based on true things in Japan. Actually managed to one turn with Estrella, and really Estrella, huh? Must be crit damage. It has to be the crit damage. Unless Estrella does extra damage against him somehow, I'm not sure. They usually talk with subtitles on. That's true. They do. And sometimes when there's like a funny moment where like freaking out, they turn into chibi-fied versions of themselves, where they become cute little versions. It's usually what happens. And when men, or sometimes even women, when they see something obscene or vulgar, their nose bleeds and they faint. You know, normal people, we just get wet or we get boners, you know, depending on your gender or what kind of genitalia you have down there. Over in Japan, they see something sexy, they just get a nosebleed and they get knocked out. At least that's what I've learned, according to my documentaries online. Extra damage against evil. Is Ivan evil? Or is this Ivan evil? I don't know. The subtitles would be great. Imagine. Do you think we'll ever get technologically advanced enough to the point we'll have like these glasses or some kind of helmet or something that we could wear, where if somebody speaks a foreign language in front of us while we're wearing it, we'll be able to see like translations like mere seconds after they're done talking? I don't think we will. That would be crazy. I mean, we have Google Translate, but it's not perfect, obviously. So maybe in like 100 years, we'll have something that crazy in the future. Just walking around to see subtitles everywhere. Yeah, apparently, I mean, I took Japanese 1, which is obviously nothing compared to what you've probably taken and tried to learn, especially since you live there. But yeah, kanji was the biggest bitch to learn. Everything else, pretty easy, pretty simple to read, you know. But kanji, holy. That was like, oh, hell no, dude. Basically like a universal mobile translator that you just wear on your head, like kind of like glasses or like a helmet. But I'm pretty sure they do celebrate, but with decorations and stuff and trees and whatnot. I know a friend says KFC is big in Japan on Christmas. KFC? I used to live in Japan and not Japan, holy shit. I used to live in the Philippines and KFC is really big over there as well. Like we celebrate Christmas there like a motherfucker. After trying what I described before, I went from 820k damage to 9. Okay. So pretty damn close, pretty damn near to actually killing. I smell it. I smell it, daddy. I didn't mean to call you daddy. That's just, you know, what I call everybody in my real life. I'm kidding. Shout out to all the daddies out there. If you're a dad, shout out to you. It's not Father's Day at all. It's not even close to Father's Day, but shout out to you anyway. Shout out to all the mommies as well. Especially if you have big mommy milkers. Shout out to you. Kill. We're gonna kill. We're gonna kill. Alright. Easy. Easy. Thank God for Oberon. They do, but not like in the Christian way. It's more like a day they can, I guess you meant cope and enjoy. They don't consider it an official holiday. That's interesting. So on a serious note, I guess anime just lies to us. Because there's a lot of anime where they have like Christmas episodes where they, you know, buy each other gifts and like have the whole decorations and the whole shebang. I guess in real life, it's like not that intense. I feel like KFC is probably huge everywhere. I feel like Asia as a whole just really likes fried chicken. I mean, the entire face of the planet loves fried chicken. But as somebody who used to live in the Philippines for quite a while, we Filipinos at least, just talking purely Filipinos, we really like fried chicken. We probably like fried chicken more than anything else. In fact, we like fried chicken so much that we would stick our dick into a bucket of fried chicken. That's a lie. That would hurt, especially if it's, you know, fresh out of the fryer fried chicken. Definitely don't stick your dick inside anything fresh out of the fryer. Maybe wait till it cools down. You know, wait till it cools down. The grease is not as hot. You could do that if you're that desperate for a good time. Don't do that at all. Just don't do it. It's disgusting. Don't ever do that. If anything, New Year's here, they go hard. Even more so on Golden Week. What would you say, with your experience, Brandon? What's like the biggest holiday over in Japan? What's like the holiday that's comparable to Christmas as it is over here in the US or other places in the world? Yeah, don't fuck your KFC chicken. That's disgusting. What would you say is the biggest holiday? Ah, some good ass tea right there. Drinking that chamomile. Definitely New Year's. Okay, New Year's. I guess everyone celebrates New Year's. I mean, China has its own Chinese New Year, obviously. But I guess as a whole, everyone loves New Year's. Celebrates it on a almost equal level. By the way, if you drink and you're planning on drinking for New Year's, just be careful out there. I think statistically, namely the US, I don't know about anywhere else, but drinking and driving cases and accidents are a lot higher during like big holidays. So be careful out there. Don't do that. If you're drinking a lot, don't drive back home. Just like stay with a friend or something. Luckily, I don't drink, so I don't have to worry about that. But I gotta worry about everyone else. Because it's not myself I have to worry about, it's other people. So I gotta watch out, look both ways when I'm crossing the street or something. Golden Week. Shout out to Golden Week. Stay safe out there. Who else is gonna take care of your waifus and husbandos over in FGO if you're gone? You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay healthy for them. Gotta stay alive for them. Until the end of time, until FGO's done. Which it probably won't be done for a long time. Unless the series gets bankrupt, which I highly doubt it will. Still quite the popular Goliath in the gacha world. Over here, there are a lot of car accidents caused by drinking. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta be careful. Even if you don't drink yourself, if you're out there, just look both ways. Make sure you're paying attention. If you're driving or even walking, gotta stay careful. Stay alive for Morgan. Stay alive for Koinskaya. Stay alive for all of them. My company out here, we don't get the 24th to 25th, but we finish work on 26th to celebrate all the way to, wow, almost an entire week of just off. So New Year's is a pretty big deal over in Japan. Interesting. I'll drink that gangsta apple juice. I'm more of an OJ person myself, especially with pulp. Do you guys like that, by the way? For those of you guys who drink orange juice, some people don't like pulp. I like pulp. I don't know why. That extra bit of, I guess, texture going down my throat. Again, that sounds wrong and overtly sexual, but it's not. It just, I just like the feeling of the texture going down my throat. Very nice. Very satisfying feeling. I just like that. Some people don't, though. I don't quite understand. It's weird. That's how the world is. Everyone has different opinions. It's just a matter of accepting other people's opinions with class and civility. Yeah, the pulp makes it that much better. A nice cold cup of OJ with pulp. Cannot compete. That's S tier juice right there. S tier. Minute Maid pulp is a banger. 100%, man. 100%. If you don't like pulp OJ, just leave the stream. Just leave the stream. In fact, for New Year's, I know I said be careful, but you know what? Keep drinking. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was a joke. That was a damn joke. Be careful regardless. No matter what you like and dislike. Holy shit. Alright, so how many times have I done this quest? Probably almost 20 times, I would say. Around 20 times. And we're already halfway done. Like, people are crazy, man. People are crazy. Yeah, keep drinking that OJ. Keep drinking that OJ, my friend. It's very good for you. Don't drink too much, though, because it's high and it's very acidic, so it could really upset your stomach. That and depending on the brand you're getting, it might have a lot of sugar. You know what I mean? So drink in moderation with anything. Water is obviously the main thing you should be drinking, but if you're gonna be drinking juice, be aware. There's a lot of sugars in there. Yeah, JP don't play, man. JP don't play at all. I'm just hoping for a Lancer raid boss. Well, let's think about this. So we know Surtur is going to be one of the raid bosses. What class was Surtur again? I think he was Saber, right? He took on the form of Sigurd. So yeah, he's a Saber. So I think I have some pretty good, like if you have Super Ryan, for example, or normal Ryan even, he should be easy to take down unless he has some kind of crit resistance or NP resistance or something crazy. So he was Saber, yeah. Thank you guys for confirming, of course. So he should be on the easier side. I should be able to take him down, no problem at all. As far as Cerberus, I think Cerberus was Rider? Cerberus is one of the silhouettes, so let's assume for a sec that he is indeed one of the raid bosses. So Surtur is a Saber, and then Cerberus is a Rider, so we might have to do this team again, to be honest, assuming it has a similar gimmick. I'm assuming, though, that all of them are going to have different sort of buffs and debuffs. So I don't think we're going to see another NP damage cut, but we'll see. Yeah, JP is fast. You gotta think. A lot of JP players don't even live in Japan, like myself. I'm a living example of that. So there's a lot of people worldwide that are doing this raid as we speak. I want Melusine as well. The temptation is really, really strong. She's really good. But the thing is, if I roll for her, I want her at least NP2. Just so I could, you know, have decent damage with her. Because at NP1, I feel like she's going to struggle a bit with higher HP nodes when it comes to farming. Because she's one of the best, if not the best buster looper in the entire game. So if I do roll for her, I kind of do want her in NP2. I'll say this though, my birthday is on the 28th, by the way. If you guys don't know, I had the same birthday as Stanley, Rip Stanley, and of course I also had the same birthday as Kotomine Kire. Not the voice actor, the actual character. I have the same birthday with those two individuals. So on December 28th, as per usual, every year I like to stream, so maybe I'll do a birthday roll on the 28th and see if we get lucky. We'll see if we get lucky. Maybe Melusine will be like, hey, I heard it's your birthday. I'm here to come to you twice. And I'll be like, thank you very much for coming to me. Because honestly, I don't know when her next dedicated raid up will be. So might as well go for her right now, you know? Yeah, Melusine just has Black Grill compatibility. Whereas Morgan, you need to give her a CE that has some kind of NP gauge up, you know? Oh yeah, when Kotomine comes out, I'm gonna go all out, bro. All out. I don't know about NP5 though. That might be pushing it. Unless I'm really lucky, like for example, if I use 100 quartz and NP3M, I'm gonna say fuck it. Might as well use everything else. It takes 2 days for a raid in NA. Yeah, NA. Wait, did I forget to use a buff? Oh my god, I forgot to use Oberon's third skill. That's not that big of a deal. I'll be able to NP this turn anyway. That's my bad. I got too busy talking about the prospect of Melusine. Yo, imagine Kire for arcade. Yo, I'm gonna be so mad. By the way, talking about arcade for a bit, I know I said I wanted to ignore it, but I kind of had a feeling that Noah was gonna be the Grand Rider. Spoiler alert. Like, there's really nobody else I could think of that really fits that besides him. I know some people say Genghis Khan, but really I think Noah fits the most. With his lore and his story, with the arc and everything, that just makes so much sense. I'm dropping my credit card for NA. Yo, bet. Yeah, it's almost New Year's. So what guaranteed SR are you guys going to go for NA? And if you're a JP player and you don't really fuck with NA, who are you hoping to get? Just in general, who are you hoping to get for the guaranteed SSR? If no one comes out, I'm gonna definitely slap my dick onto the table. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I probably the mobile game will have a different Grand Servant. I mean, I'm kind of open to spoilers with Arcade. Does he give up his Grand status? Because as far as I know, there could only be one Grand Servant at a time. And unless that Grand Servant, you know, sacrifices their title or relinquishes it, then only they could be that Grand Servant, right? I think Genghis will be in the game eventually. Just don't know when. He's like too big of a name, right? He's too big of a name not to be a servant. I'm deciding between Lancers or Assassins. Same Noel. I think we talked about this the other day as well. That's what I'm thinking at the same time. I am torn between Shisho from Lancer class and Super Ryan from Archer class. Ooh. I would say, because there's a lot of other archers in the limited archers guaranteed SR, whereas with the Lancers, there's only 4, right? There's only Skasaha, Tomo Lancer, the Rishkigal, and Burnhild. I think those are the only other 5-star Lancers there, whereas archers, there's a good assortment of them, which none of them are bad necessarily, but if you just want one servant from each banner and you don't really care about everyone else, then probably should go Lancer just because it's a 1 out of 4 chance. You know, it's a 1 out of 4 chance. And the rest of the Lancers aren't necessarily bad either. Guaranteed SR doesn't matter to you to get anything new since 3 years or so. God damn. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Shit. Except Moriarty because I don't care for him. Oh, shit. Yeah, but imagine if you get him. The thing is, you gotta think about earlier this year for New Year's, 2021 New Year's. It was like a 1 out of 40 plus chance of me getting the one servant I didn't want. And I ended up getting him. So sometimes RNG just likes to bite you in your ass. So I would play it safe. I'm obviously biased because I'm traumatized. I'm very traumatized by the previous New Year's guaranteed SR. I can't believe I got the one servant I didn't like out of 40 plus servants. Definitely an oofy poopy scoopy. So I'll play it safe, my friend. Not that I had a choice because it had all the servants clumped into one. I don't think Moriarty gets unnecessary hate. I think he's actually one of the more popular servants out there. It's just some people that don't really fuck with him. Yeah, fuck Hichikata. He could honestly lick my rectum. He could stick his tongue into my rectum and then swivel with his tongue, rotate. And I hope he cries because I'm gonna fart real hard. He's gonna get pink eye and some kind of undisclosed disease that has formed inside my asshole. Fuck him. I've gotten Kiara twice in a row in the last 2 guaranteed SRs. Oh, wait, what? So you got her NP4? That's cray-cray, my guy. That's absolutely cray-cray. Gacha really do be like that. It really likes to finger your ass. Oh, twice in a row. Okay, I was about to say. I was like, twice in a row? I was like, dude, that's an NP4 Kiara, my guy. That is S tier, my dude. You should be really happy. Unless you already had her NP5, then that's like, oh, okay. That's why deciding between Archer and Lancer is tough for me. I mean, again, I would say Lancer. I think Lancer is statistically the better bet for you. That's just me, though. I'm sure you're gonna decide the day of. Yeah, sometimes it's cool to get dupes. Like, I'm between Lancer and Assassin. Lancer because I don't have a limited Lancer in my NA account. So I'm guaranteed something new. It's like the safest bet for me. I'm guaranteed somebody new. And all the Lancers, all the limited Lancers right now in NA are pretty good, pretty decent. As far as why I want to go Assassins is because the opposite reason, actually. I want to get a dupe of Kama or a dupe of Hassan or a dupe of Shuten. And if I end up getting Cleopatra, Semiramis, or MHX Assassin, I wouldn't be that mad. I wouldn't be that opposed. Like, I don't have any of them. So it's like it's a pretty safe bet as well. It's just, do I want to get somebody new guaranteed, or do I want to risk, you know, getting something else, getting another copy. I don't know. I mean, it's not really a risk. Again, like I said, I wouldn't mind getting an extra copy of Hassan or Kama or Shuten. Bro, those Musashi plushies, like the one beside you, selling for like $300. I'm not trying to flex, my guy, but I have 3 of them. I have another one on top of my cabinet area, then another one chilling somewhere else. So this household has 3 of them. So we're sitting pretty. We got it when it first came out in FGO USA Tour. Some of you guys might remember FGO USA Tour. That was really fun. Obviously, we didn't have one this past 2 years because COVID be a thing. But yeah, I got a couple of these Musashi plushes. It's pretty nice. And my girlfriend has one too. Like technically, I've come into contact with 4 of them. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Who's your favorite servant in JP this year? Ooh. I think somebody asked this in the last stream. I think I said Kama just because, personally speaking, Summer Kama has to me the best sprite out of this year. I think she has the best sprite. Her third ascension, I really like her sprite. I like the fact that her swimsuit is like flames and it's covering her, you know, lady parts. I just think that's really creative and really different for a swimsuit servant. And just the fact that she has the big, I think that's called a chakram behind her. That just adds to the coolness factor and the badassery, in my opinion. I just really like her sprite. And of course, the fact she came 3 times to me under like 200 quartz. Like 3 times under 200 quartz is pretty good. Pretty good rates. So she treated me really well. So I really like her for that. Yeah, I love her battle sprite. Aside from her, it's between Morgan and Oberon. Oberon because he's just such a cool guy. And then Morgan, I don't know. Something about the whole black and blue aesthetic with her clothing, and then she has like pale white skin and white hair. Just really tickles my fancy. Really like that aesthetic as well. From a design standpoint, obviously character-wise, they're really cool as well. Yeah, I got stupid lucky getting... Like, if you guys remember, I literally got Haitian Lobo in like my second... I want to say my second 10 shot, and I was really pissed off. And then the next roll after that, spoiler alert, the next multi-shot after I got Haitian Lobo, I got 2 commas. That was crazy. That was a live stream as well, so... Everyone saw my raw reaction to that. I was really mad and upset. And then it went a complete, 180. It was crazy. That was such a good stream. That was such a fun stream. LB6 was stacked, man. All the servants were amazing. Yeah, LB6, there's not a single servant in the LB6 that isn't like a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like Morgan, everyone loves her. Fairy Knight Lancelot, everyone loves her. Fairy Knight Gwaine, a lot of people love her. Habitat or Habanyan, everyone likes her as well. Oberon, everyone like there's literally not a single well, Percival, nobody really talks about him, but let's just swipe him under the rug, you know, just brush him under there. I mean, I feel like some people might like him, but out of all the Lostbelt 6 servants, I think he's the most underwhelming. Is that too much to say? I feel like I'm pretty accurate with that. Yeah, LB7 is gonna be crazy. LB7 is probably gonna be the most insane. I'm probably not gonna get LB7 for another 2 years, and then they're gonna divide into like 3 parts, like what they did with LB6. So that's gonna be fun for 2023. It's gonna be a while till we get that. I'm pretty sure. Murmasa's sick. Murmasa's sick. Ivan's gonna be dead in 30 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised. What's his health at right now? Let's go check it out. Let's just take a small break. He's definitely gonna die very soon, Alex. Yeah, 100% gonna die extremely soon. Let's see here. Because last time I checked, yeah, he's below half. So he's close to a quarter left of his health. And I've only killed him 28 times. There's gonna be people out there would like kill him 100 times. I'm gonna do him. That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna fight him. I should say, not do him, because I wouldn't do him. He's very monstrous looking. I wouldn't get turned on by him in any multiverse or any universe. But I'm gonna fight him a couple more times, but I want to save the rest of my apples for the other raids, because again, I don't know the other drops that's gonna come, and none of these drops I really necessarily need. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the boss mats, we'll see what they are for the other bosses. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna stream the other ones because I'm gonna be very busy with Christmas stuff. I'm actually gonna be cooking, funny enough, for Christmas Eve going on to Christmas. So I'm gonna be very, very busy and very tired by the time it's everything's over. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'll say fuck it, I'll stream. Why not? Yeah, I gotta do him really hard. Fortnite next FGO, I hope not. Imagine the boss with mats we really need. Yeah, watch him die within like an hour. I wouldn't be surprised because Ivan's going down really quick. So if it's like a boss that drops, like let's say the LB5 items, not LB5, LB6 items, yeah, that motherfucker is gonna be dead real quick. I love how Ivan's voice is the main guy from Yakuza games, so now I can't take him seriously. Is he really? I did not know that. I had no idea. Alright, let's go take you down, Ivan the Terrible. I'm playing Yakuza right now. Ooh, nice. Some people are surprised too. They're like, wait, what? He has the same voice as Jotaro? What? Okay, I did not know that. Is Ivan rated hard? Not really, no. It took me a while to get my get a decent team together, a one-time team together, or one-turn team. But as long as you have Shiki, double cast Arturia, and a bait NP, preferably Oberon, you will be fine. You will be 100% fine. So, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So far, so good. Getting on average 6 million QP. So really not that bad. Really, really good actually. You have a good amount of QP. How much QP do you guys have? I know everyone likes to meme out about QP hell and whatnot. I've never been to QP hell myself. I'm not trying to flex, it's just a fact. But as you guys saw, I have over 1 billion QP. So what QP are you guys at? Just wondering, just gonna take a roll call real quick. I think over in NA I have like 700 million, which is pretty good. Pretty good, pretty standard for me. Almost 1 billion, nice. I'm at either 6 to 7. Why are you so low in QP? Holy shit. I'm at 1 million too. God damn, Navy, why? What do you guys use your QP on? Obviously you guys use it on trading servants and craft assistants and whatnot. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. I'm just, you know, I haven't been in that position in a while, so I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm built different. I have almost 200 million QP in NA. Nice. That's pretty good amount. So do you like train everybody you have? Because I definitely don't do that. That's probably why I'm not in QP hell. I just never understood that that prerogative to train literally everyone you have when you don't really need to necessarily. I especially don't want to train anybody I don't like. Like Astolfo, you would never, unless somebody donates $100. I'm not training Astolfo. Impossible. I spent a lot on ooh, got all those sermons. Nice, man. 10 to 10 on the day. Nice, man. Nice. I trained all my 5 stars. Let's see. Very nice. If I did that, I definitely wouldn't have the QP I have right now. So I could see why you're low on QP. It's just if I know I'm not going to use them and I don't really have the materials or QP that I'm willing to invest on a servant, I'm not willing to use. It's like, I don't really care about, like it's not like I'm making a Twitter post like hashtag FGO, I trained everybody, hashtag flex on them haters, you know. So I'm not too crazy about it. Damn, you grilled 100 both the servants. Nice, Alex. Upgrade skills at least 444 for those I don't use. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I could smell what you're cooking. I could definitely smell what the Rock's been cooking. I've only been playing for a year, but I realized not to train all my gold servants. Yeah, especially if you're a new player, probably not a good idea to train every single servant. Do your research, see which ones are good, especially for new players, and then train them. There's not too many, like, at least in my opinion, there are not too many servants I would call objectively bad. There's just servants that are better for your playstyle or for your taste, and based on how long you've been playing and the other servants you have. So you gotta kind of, you know, look at that and do your research. I knew Jotaro's voice was Gray's little box. What was his name again? Shit. I feel like I should know his name. I don't remember his name. Someone's gonna say it though. Yeah, the grind to level 120, I'm scared. I will eventually 120 Gilgamesh and Enkidu because I'm that much of a simp for both of them. I just don't know when. I just don't know when I'm gonna do that. I feel like that's a long ways to go from now. Oh my god, the QP I have, golly. God damn. God damn. That's not his name. He has like an actual legitimate name. What the fuck is his name? I think it's like a one word, like a one syllable thing. I feel like. Ad, yeah, okay. I was gonna say Art, but I was like, no, his name's not Art. That's a character in an anime. I forgot what the anime is called, but similar to My Hero, where everyone has powers and shit. Yeah, it's Ad. I kept thinking Art. I was like, it's not Art. I know it's not. Like it's a one syllable thing. So yeah, Ad. There you go. There you go. There you go. I love how Ozzy's basically Dio, so I hope I get spooked by him. He's a very great server to get spooked by. I still really hope he gets the animation update someday and the sprite update, because his sprite is sort of outdated a little bit, in my opinion. And I think his animations need a little bit of work, because he doesn't really do anything interesting for his animations, except for his NP, arguably. So I hope he gets a update. After near 2 years of me playing, I meant to say playing NA, I am about to completely level every servant I have from this lotto. Just 2 more servants to go. Holy shit. The only servant, funny enough, the only servant I don't have fully ascended and fully leveled is Astolfo. I have him at level 1 still in NA. So it'd be like that. Why is getting bond 11 so slow? Because they want you to play more. They want to keep you playing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of year 1 servants definitely. Like Tesla, for example. Yeah, 100% needs. I mean, Ozzy's not year 1, but you know what I'm saying. He's like 2 years. Second year of FGO. Wait, Ryder Astolfo? Well, I don't have Saber Astolfo, so yeah, only Ryder Astolfo. He's just chilling at level 1. Just chilling. Jalterdy's animation update, her sprite is so outdated. Like, it's not bad, but it's definitely showing its age, you know what I'm saying? Who's better to roll for, Koyanskaya or Oberon? For gameplay-wise, Koyanskaya. I would say by a margin, by a small margin. The thing about Oberon, as you could tell, you could use him outside of Buster teams, whereas Koyanskaya you're most likely going to use in a Buster-oriented team. So in a sense, Oberon is a bit more, I guess, versatile. But I would say Koyanskaya overall is the better of the two. Just because if you're going to be using a support servant outside of Busters, you're most likely going to be using Castoria, for example, for arts. Or for quick teams, you're most likely going to use Scotty. You're not really going to use Oberon in those teams, because you already have a dedicated support servant for that. So I would say Koyanskaya overall, assuming you have Scotty and Cast Arteria. But I would go for both. I mean, I'm going for both next year or 2 years from now. There's really no reason not to go for both unless you're just like that tight on resources and quartz and tickets and money. Yeah, Ivan's dying really soon. Yeah, also Oberon is very good in terms of just because he's the only pretender class. So if you want him for collection purposes, he is the only pretender, and he could be effective, like you said, as far as the DPS servant goes. He could loop. He could loop. You just have to have him at a high NP level and give him. But at that point, if you're gonna loop with him, I'm pretty sure you have to team up with Koyanskaya. So it's like, either way, again, like I said, I would get both. I think it's like absolutely necessary to go for both, which is crazy because they're like weeks apart, you know. But if you're gonna be mainly using him as a support, having him at NP1 is fine. Like I have him at NP1, and he's obviously putting in work right now. But if your idea of using him is gonna be more as a DPS, as an offensive servant, definitely try to get him at a higher NP level. That is my opinion, though. Is Makasa any good in JP? Because he's the coolest ruler to me, and I want to summon him. He's good, yeah, he's good. He's not like super broken or busted, but he is good. He is good. Especially again with the introduction of Koyanskaya, so he's like super duper good right now. It's not super duper busted. That buff removal that he has with his NP does come in handy. Yeah, only problem is the ruler damage, so you probably needed him at like Grailed NP5 for him to do like, you know, decent damage. I'm sure someday he's probably gonna get another buff. He's already gotten a couple buffs in the past, but I don't see why not. He has had an animation update, so he looks really good right now. Yeah, this year's past, like this past year, servants have been good for the most part. Very good servants, very good units. He is cracked, but I think just one more buff, one more small little buff wouldn't hurt. You know, wouldn't hurt. Just one more small buff. He's very close to being dummy busted broken right now. He's just dummy thick. That's all he is. But in order for him to be dummy busted broken the third, like he needs another buff, I think. He's already good. Like he could literally last the rest of the game for the next decade, let's say, without a buff, and he'd still be good. It's just if you want it to be broken, just one more little buff wouldn't hurt him. Definitely wouldn't hurt. I'm deciding on going for Gil or Moxa, but I got Super Ryan, but Gil is my absolute favorite. Well, I mean, you kind of answered your own question. I mean, you didn't really ask a question, but besides the point, I would go for Gil. Just because, like you said, he's your absolute favorite, so I really don't see why you wouldn't. Plus, if you get another Super Ryan, it's not the end of the world. Like, getting him at another NP level, yeah, isn't the most worth it thing in the universe. Because he's already good at NP1, but still, if you get another one of him, I mean, you know, you could flex on them haters. At the same time, you know, if Gil is your absolute favorite, yeah, go for Gil. No reason not to, if he's your absolute favorite. Take that risk, my friend. Unless you hate literally every other archer, then maybe weigh down your options. I don't know. Is there any other gacha that you're thinking about besides the archer? Oh, well, you said a Moxa. Thing about Amox's banner, there's a lot of other extra class servants with him, like Sherlock is with him and whatnot, so I don't know. I mean, if Gil's your absolute favorite, definitely go for him. Definitely 100%. Oh, 100% go for him. Okay. I have all my skills and NP upgraded, so it'll take a while. I mean, we'll see. I mean, they buffed NPs, not NP, archers or Emiya's, one of his skills twice within a span of like 2 years, I think, or something. So, I mean, obviously he's like a fan favorite and he's like one of the OGs of Fate. So it makes sense for him to get multiple buffs on the same skill, on the same thing. But he kind of opened the door to the possibility of multiple buffs on the same skill or even NP. I'm rolling Archer for Chad Orion or NP3 Gil, hopefully. Or extra for BB or Abby. Ooh. Yeah, very... I don't know. Definitely weigh down your options and see which one is more worth it of the two. Because they both sound pretty good. NP3 Gil? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, they need to do something with Medea, especially. I think Medusa's decent, but she also needs a buff as well. But I definitely want to see a Medea buff. I really like Medea. Her skills especially, like, I mean, she does have a really high NP battery, like literally over 100%. But, you know, her other skills are like, eh. They need to do something with her. Bradamante, yeah, she probably does need a buff. She never gotten one. It's not like she's bad necessarily, just, you know, she needs a buff to, you know, push her to that next level. I got my Medea to level 96. God damn, her second and third skill are dead. Yeah, they're kind of outdated, I guess you could say. Oh yeah, Vlad did get a double NP upgrade or double upgrade on his NP. So yeah, it's if Vlad could get it, literally anybody could get it. Like Emiya kind of makes sense again. He's one of the OGs, so they're obviously going to show favoritism towards Emiya or any other Stay Night crew members. For the most part, I mean, obviously we just talked about Medea and Medusa, but that's besides the point. At least he's one of the main characters. Is what I'm trying to say. Whereas Vlad, it's like, that was a complete, like, what? Why is he getting another buff? What the heck? And I believe he got his second NP buff right when Galatea came out, which is ironic because when Galatea came out, people were saying that, oh, she's better than Vlad from the looks of things. And then they literally buffed Vlad like a week later. And it's like, okay, never mind. Galatea is not better than Vlad. And then they buffed Galatea a couple weeks ago, funny enough. So it's like, what are they doing? It's like they're playing tug of war to see who's the best non-limited single target arts berserker. Like, what's going on? Yeah, Geronimo's ass. Geronimo's like, what are they doing with him? That's true. I mean, Vlad doesn't... Like, his damage wasn't bad, though. It still wasn't bad, especially as an art servant. Just team up with Caster Arturia. It really wasn't that bad. Despite the percentage. I just feel like Galatea and Vlad are, like, playing tug of war with each other. I wouldn't be surprised if Vlad gets some kind of upgrade next year. Honestly. Alright. Alright, how long until this raid's over? Because I've been here for an hour and 30, and if the raid is going to be done in the next, let's say, 30 minutes, I might as well stay here for the full stream. Again, if I stream again, which I'm most likely not going to do for any of the other raids, I'm still going to play the raids, don't get me wrong. I just don't know if I'm going to stream them. Just because I'm going to be busy. I'm just going to be playing it on the side while cooking and whatnot. But if I do stream, it's probably going to be a lot shorter than this stream, even though this is a relatively short stream. Yeah, I mean, Galatea and Vlad were still being compared, even though they both, functionally speaking, are a little bit different, have different focus. I kind of do want to get Galatea. It's just her being non-limited, and her ascensions are like kind of whatever. It's like, I just hope she kind of just spooks me at some point. As long as she doesn't spook me in a Berserker banner, I'll be fine. Because obviously, if I'm going for a specific Berserker, I don't really want to see a spooking Berserker. But if I do get spooked by a Berserker, I hope it's her over Vlad. I'm not really the biggest Vlad guy myself. Even though he's a good servant. No offense to Vlad fans out there. Just not my cup of tea, per se. Okay. After this quest, I'm gonna go check what HP he's at. Actually, it says it right there. It says that 600. Wow, he is so dead. Within the next 30 minutes, maybe at most like an hour, he's dead. Ivan is gone. He is destroyed. Yeah, I remember back in the day, like really back in the day, getting spooked by Vlad was like the worst thing that could ever happen to you. But now it's like, as long as you're indifferent about him, like you don't hate him, getting spooked by him is not that bad. He's a good unit, so. Yeah, Geronimo's skill is basically Helena's third skill, just like worse. It's comparably worse. Alright, die, Ivan. Die. You can Shiki kill servants. That's been a debate for a while. But you can't kill Big Elephant. You can't kill Big Elephant. I'm assuming the big snake in the background is a summon by Ibuki. And Ibuki is like helping us story-wise to take down these past bosses, which is actually pretty cool to think about. To have her as an ally. Wow, we are destroying him. I'm gonna do 2 more because I'm close to 40. So I'm gonna do 2 more, maybe 3, depending on my AP, and then I'm done. I'm gonna stop streaming. And again, I'm guaranteed to stream for my birthday. I just don't think I'm gonna stream for Christmas Eve or Christmas. Yeah, Ibuki finally an ally. That's awesome. It's only been a year since she came out, really. Like a little bit over a year. And she's already had 2 raid ups and another story involvement. So that's really funny. Whereas Arjuna Alter has only had 1 raid up, which was his debut raid up. Hopefully he gets a raid up for New Year's, because a lot of people really want to get more copies of him. Or just want to get him in general, especially with the introduction of Koyanskaya. He's like a very good servant. He's already good pre Koyanskaya, but with Koyanskaya, he's like dummy busted broken the third. Dummy busted broken the third. Should I prioritize Koyanskaya or Oberon? Somebody asked us earlier, but essentially what I said is go for both. Like, if you absolutely have to go for one or the other, I would say Koyanskaya. But just by like, it's like a 51% Koyanskaya, 49% Oberon. But I would go for both if you can. But if you can't, go for Koyanskaya. It's a bit more useful. Depending on what the New Year character is, I would want to see Arjun again. That's what I'm saying. Like, if the New Year servant itself is nothing crazy, but the other servants that are accompanying that New Year servant is one of them is going to be Arjun Alter, that would be Dummy Busted Broken the Third. Yeah, exactly. If you have a good Buster lineup, especially, or if you plan on going for Morgan next year or Melusine, yeah, go for Koyanskaya 100%. No reason not to. The only reason you should not be going for Koyanskaya is if you absolutely have a deep and utter hatred for Tamamo as a whole or for Veach. Like, there's no reason not to go for her otherwise. Like, if your hatred is that deep, that deeply ingrained. Otherwise, I would not understand any other reason. I remember when Tamamo Veach was first like introduced and she's like stepped on foe or kicked him. Everyone hated her, but now everyone loves her. The saying, fan opinions do change over time. And I guess secondly, it's not the same Tamamo Veach, you know, it's a different one. The one we summon. But still, same design, same voice and everything. Same name. Well, ours is Koyanskaya the Light, so the one we're probably fighting is probably different. Yeah, if you have Arjuna Alter, definitely go for Koyanskaya. Those two would absolutely destroy together. Evil is hot and it grows over time. Yeah, I mean, that's true. The same thing is true for Ashia Domon. I remember when he was first introduced, people were like, oh, look at this creepy-ass motherfucker. But as time went on, they were like, yo, this man hotter than a bowl of oatmeal, like, to be honest. And if we think long-term, I mean, Gilgamesh was evil when he was first introduced in Stay Night. And now he's one of the biggest favorite characters in all of Fate. So people just like evil characters. I like evil characters. I love assholes. They're just much more entertaining than a lot of other than like the goody two shoes generic characters. In my opinion, I like the evil characters. Oh, and I accidentally brought Merlin. This is gonna suck. I accidentally brought Merlin. Uh-oh. I think I accidentally clicked him. Okay, did I accidentally bring Merlin? Okay, Merlin. That's fun. We're gonna spend the next couple of turns just attacking normally. That's fun. That is not. Yeah, Merlin. Yeah, doesn't Oberon have a passive where? Oh, okay. This is. Oh God. Oberon has a passive where there's a chance of Merlin's skills not working, right? That's how he kind of works. Oh God. You still hate Domon? I mean, we'll see that in the next couple months because he's coming out next year for NA. Yeah, a good villain is definitely like a well-written villain. Oh God, I should have used Caster Arteria's skills. Oh God. Oh Jesus, I should have used Caster Arteria's skills. What have I done? You know what? I said I was only gonna do it 40 times. I'm not even gonna deal with this. I gotta go to sleep. Let's just. I fuck that 40 AP. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. I have a shit ton of golden apples anyway. It's not the end of the world. Okay. So I did it 40 times like I said I would. He's probably gonna die in the next 20 minutes. So we should be fine. I don't think the gacha has changed. There's nothing newly introduced. You guys would let me know if there's something new. So yeah. I don't think there's gonna be a part 2 banner to this event. I guess we'll see. I will forever hate him. I will concede his gameplay is fun and bonkers, but that's the only thing I'll do. Okay, well shit. I mean, gameplay wise, he's not like super broken. He has like an 80% MP battery, which is like the best thing about him. And he does help chaotic and evil servants with his buffs, but he's not bonkers. He's just, you know, fun to use, I guess. Domon's my favorite servant. God damn. See, a lot of Domon lovers do single for the culture. I will roll for my birthday. I'll give you guys that. I will roll. I don't know if I'll do a single or a full ass like 10 shot. I don't know. If you were to pick an FGO collab, what would you do? I'll be honest. Even unless somebody has like a gun pointed straight at my head, I would not want a, you know, outside world collab. I just think that that's kind of weird for FGO, especially after 6 years of no like outside collabs. But if somebody had a gun pointed at my head and I was forced to pick a collab, I'm gonna be a bitch and say Tsukihime. I'm just gonna be that guy. I'm gonna say Tsukihime. But anyway, yeah, see, somebody else said Tsukihime. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'm guaranteed to stream on the 28th. Depending on where you live, it might be the 29th, it might be the 27th. But I'm guaranteed to stream probably around the same time for the 28th. For my birthday, I'm probably gonna be rolling for Melusine. I really like her. The other two servants, like these servants, they're non-limited, so there's a chance they might even spook me in this banner. That would be funny, you know? If I see a gold rider and it's like one of these two, that would be very funny. But yeah, stay safe for guys. Happy holidays. If you're going to be drinking, again, stay safe, like I said earlier. I'll see you guys. When I see you guys, I should be having a separate video dropping on the 24th. Might be the 25th, depending on where you live. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.